Nemanja Matic hits back at Andre Onana and brands him worst goalkeeper in Man United history. Nemanja Matic has hit back at Manchester United's Andre Onana and branded him the worst goalkeeper in the club's modern history. The Cameroon international joined the Premier League giants from Inter at the start of last season following a £47 million move from Inter. Erik ten Hag sanctioned the ruthless decision to dispense with the long-serving David de Gea in an attempt to assert his authority and accelerate United's plan to play out from the back. Jettisoning the Spaniard and placing his faith in the error-prone Onana proved to be a disastrous decision, however, which went a long way to causing his downfall. Onana has fared little better since the appointment of Ruben Amorim, and his days at Old Trafford appear to short-numbered. Despite speculation mounting over his own future, Onana felt confident enough to declare his team the overwhelming favourites ahead of tomorrow's Europa League quarter-final first leg against Lyon. While the League One side may not be in the rudest of health themselves, Matic took issue with Onana's suggestion that Lyon would struggle to compete over two legs against a team who are currently languishing in mid-table obscurity in the Premier League. "I don't know to say that you need to have cover for something like that," said the former United and Chelsea midfielder when asked for his assessment of Onana's bold statement. "I respect everyone, then you need to give the answer. If you are one of the worst goalkeepers in Man United history, then you need to take care what you are talking about. If David de Gea, or Van der Sar or Peter Schmeichel say that, then I would question that. But if you are statistically one of the worst goalkeepers in Man United's history, then he needs to show that before he says it. We will see." Kobbie Mainoo, meanwhile, trained with his teammates ahead of tomorrow's game as the midfielder prepares to return from his 2-month layoff. The homegrown 19-year-old has been absent since picking up a muscular issue in training in the days after his most recent appearance against Leicester in the FA Cup on February 7th. Mainoo trained with the group in the opening section of the session at Carrington on Wednesday, but it remains to be seen whether he is part of the squad that travels to France for the quarter-final first leg. United defender Matthijs de Ligt was conspicuous by his absence from training, having missed Sunday's 0-0 derby draw at home to Manchester City. Toby Collier also missed the session with a knock, joining Lisandro Martinez, Amad Diallo, Johnny Evans and Aidan Heaven on the sidelines. Luke Shaw again trained with the group, having returned to the bench in the Manchester derby after 4 months out. Thanks for watching this video. If you like this, don't forget like and subscribe this channel. Goodbye.